Walked up these stairs here behind me, behind Brent actually.
The viewpoint above Barkerville.
One of many viewpoints. This is number 3.
This is number 2, I think.
It says 3,
Is
Brent.
it 3? Oh, okay.
I don't make
two
stuff
is at
up.
the bottom. Sorry, my bad.
I don't make this stuff up. Anyways, from here we can see the entire town. We're here at Barkerville and we are about to enter. Oh, it's warm here. We just walked through the door, got our receipt that lets us come and go all day. Behind me is the main building, or the entrance building with washrooms. And then we come around and, well, we'll go read the sign and see what that is. I think it kind of looks like a little church. Could be a schoolhouse. But we'll find out. So Barkerville is a mining town, gold mining. That dates back to the 1800s. We'll talk some more about what makes this town tick. What was that, Brent?
Priority is get my sticker.
Okay, let's go look in the gift shop first then. I wonder what it costs to go on a horse ride or a wagon ride. We're standing in front of the St. Saviour's Anglican Church. It was constructed November 1869. So when did you say that?
I believe the original strike by Billy Barker was 1860.
All right, let's go in and have a look. I got the wood to keep the stove going so you could worship without freezing your tuchus off. Tell us about Roy Thompson.
He was a trapper that died in 1943.
And how did he die, Brent?
Well, he drowned in a lake, Kruger Lake. He said goodbye to no one. He bade no one a last farewell.
Okay. There's all kinds of plaques of people.
It's amazing. 69 to 73.
In the church, they have all these plaques of people who have lived here for a significant amount of time. They weren't necessarily born here, and they didn't die here, but the plaques are in honor of the time that they did spend living in Barkerville. Let's mosey on out of here.
We got a security camera right at the top of the bell house.
Modern technology takes over. Okay. Schoolhouse.
What's that?
No, not yet.
Only one family at a time, and somebody was there.
Hi. Good morning. So this is the Methodist church. And that one is the Anglican that we were just in. So this one had a young fella who was all dressed up in 1800s outfit.
Who's the gold commissioner?
And we got the gentleman over here selling his vegetables. Take a mosey on up the street. There's the community garden. Is this a residence?
I do not know. We shall find out. I'm guessing seamstress.
Yes, I do like this as seamstress, in fact.
Good choice of footwear. Or footwear.
Yes. It's a wee bit soggy. Oh, I got the blacksmith here. Good day.
Oh!
Like to take a ride around town? $10 each.
Bakery here.
Oh, okay.
Wake Up Jake is one of the restaurants.
So Wake Up Jake, that was also on that sign.
That was in,
Yale, at that campground.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of the Emery Bar.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a sticker that says Wake Up Jake.
I just turned on the Wi-Fi. My phone's gonna
Yeah.
go freaking nuts.
Well, actually, oh. I'll turn my Wi-Fi.
I just turned it on. I just thought of it. That was all Facebook a bit. Oh, YouTube.
Yeah, get ready for my phone to start going bonkers. That's my love. You built something here.
I built something here. No, I'm a miner. I'm Billy Bob. I'm just a gold miner. Yeah, I just dig holes and hope to make a living. Nice to meet you as well, folks.
Huh? That's the jeweler and watchmaker. Should I have a peek?
Go ahead if you like.
Hello.
Sanitize outside first.
Oh. I'm trying not to get it all over my sweater. You want some?
Sure.
Get some on this other hand and I'll drop my gear.
Don't drop you here. Well,
Oh, that's a really cute ring holder.
I've got a few of them.
So cute. I don't have enough rings to fill
You
it.
have to sew your rings to fill your ring holder.
Oh, you're talking about the shoes?
Yeah.
Well, the only one that counts is on your neck.
Yeah, and it doesn't come off right now. Gotta lose about 10 pounds before that puppy comes off.
Where is him from?
Sorry.
Canada. Surrey, Canada. We've told people Surrey twice already. It's, England.
England. Oh yeah, no. I want to go by your accent.
Or the lack thereof.
Well, funny enough, I'm told all Canadians have accents.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, if you're not from Canada, Canadians do have accents.
It's funny, eh?
Well, my parents came from Holland, so I probably have a very muddled Canadian accent. These are really cute.
They are. I actually use them more for my curtains.
Those would not stay in my hair. I have very fine hair, everything falls out.
Think Caitlin would like one of those?
You know what? She probably would.
Well, I've got some there, some here, and some here. And I've got everything else that I've got.
What you got there, Brent?
I bought a little something for my daughter and a little something for my wife.
From
Or
the watchmaker and jeweler.
A. McPherson Watchmaker and Jeweler in
They-
Barkerville.
and they come in these cute little cloth bags.
Yes, fantastic.
And a handwritten receipt, is that?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Hello.
Good day. I see you've been next door at the jewelry store.
Yes. Oh, we got candy here, Brent.
corn.
Oh dear, fudge.
People actually have candy corn.
You don't need any.
Need? What's need got to do with it?
There's needs and there's wants.
That's right. And he wants candy.
Oh wow, I think it's out of time.
I can't see that. Kitchenwares. We are in the Chinatown of Barkerville, and we're just going through all these little stores and shops and things. This is the Yanwar store, and we found out from one of the other ladies that scurvy was a big thing because they didn't have a lot of fruit here until the Chinese came along and
Basically expanded the growing season so they could grow different vegetables aside from
rhubarb.
rhubarb.
Rhubarb's not a vegetable. Isn't it a fruit?
I would think rhubarb is a vegetable. It might be a fruit. I don't know.
I don't know. It just needs lots of sugar.
But it's very hardy. It grows in anything,
Oh yeah, for sure.
any season.
So this is like a little general store here. And I took several pictures of their little store. Oh, that garlic hanging up there. All kinds of treats.
Trade license as early as 1880.
So several years.
20 years after Barkerville was started, or after the original gold rush.
Okay.
That's good.
And in here we have baskets and ceramics. We're still in Chinatown. So this little cabin behind me was the house of, or the cabin of Wong Dan. And he walked from Yale to Barkerville. I can't even count how many hours it took us to drive here. So that's a crazy amount of distance to walk. Not sure if it says how long. It doesn't say how long it took him, but can imagine quite some time. He was only 4 feet tall, and what's really interesting is the side of his log cabin has a little trap door of some kind. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, so cute. And they had like a mud in between the logs to insulate and keep the cabins warm. This is the Sheepskin Company cabin. They got all kinds of tools of destruction. A lot of these buildings are closed, and a lot of it's to do with COVID. Okay, I don't see any. Just lots of shovels and things. We're gonna take a wander over this way. We were gonna go up to the courthouse, and it said it was closed, and I walked up the trail a little bit, saw a great big pile of business a bear had left. It wasn't fresh, but it was enough to make us think, yeah, we don't need to wander way out here in the woods. So I'm gonna go hook up with Brent. And here we have assuming it generates power. Let's go see what this is. This is the pump, the Cornish wheel and pump. You do one family at a time in this space. I imagine there was somebody to tell a story about this. So here is the Williams Creek Caribou, BC. And this is the blue is all the waterways, I guess? Yeah. Oh yes, they're all the creeks and gulches and what have you. And then all the gold dots is all the people who with their names attached. Walked up these stairs here behind me, behind Brent actually.
The viewpoint above Barkerville.
One of many viewpoints. This is number 3.
This is number 2, I think.
It says 3,
Is
Brent.
it 3? Oh, okay.
I don't make
two
stuff
is at
up.
the bottom. Sorry, my bad.
I don't make this stuff up. Anyways, from here we can see the entire town. Let's turn this around.
This is a great view.
My legs are shaking.
And right to the left of these trees here, these trees right here, everything to the left of that is Chinatown.
So, beyond those cabins, actually no, beyond that driveway, so everything ahead from where I'm standing and pointing, that's Chinatown. We walked all the way around there. And the courthouse is way up yonder. We didn't go all the way up there. There was evidence of a bear. Not
Yeah,
sure.
there was a little bit of bear scat, and I'm not taking chances.
Not sure what kind of a bear. Could have been a mean old grizzly bear. Or it could have just been a black bear.
Either one can hurt you.
But the black bear wants nothing to do with us.
Yeah, until we cross a mama bear with 2 cubs, and then they want something to do.
Yeah. That's just
I'd rather not take that chance.
back away.
Yes.
Well, here we are. We spent the whole day, well,
A few hours anyways.
we got here, what, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's just after 1 now. It's probably close to 2 o'clock.
So we walked around the whole town and we saw almost everything there is to see. Didn't go into every store due to COVID. There are some protocols that, well, you understand about that.
Yes, 'tis the season, year of COVID. So we learned a lot about this place, though.
Yeah, a lot about it. The entire town burned down in 1868. And the next day, 20 buildings were already, or the next week, sorry, 20 buildings were back up and ready to go.
They worked fast back then.
Yeah, they didn't mess around.
It was cold. They needed someplace to
Well,
live.
apparently, in an hour and a half, 116 buildings went to the ground.
Wow.
Just
Well, I feel like back then the fire department wasn't so swift.
well, if there was one at all.
Yeah, all because some guy wanted to get a kiss.
Yeah. Well, that's the story that some people say that the miner tried to kiss a girl and knocked over a stovepipe, and that's the rumor that started the fire. We don't know.
And I was reading somewhere that there were no children here for the longest time, and not very many women. It was mostly men. So the
It's
women's
a gold mining town.
Yeah, there you go. So they eventually, I guess when people started to settle in here, eventually there were children. And so that's when they built the Williams Creek Schoolhouse, which is just over here. Doop. Anything else you want to say about this? My arm's getting tired.
I'm kind of glad I finally came to Barkerville. I never came when I was younger, when I had a few chances, but I appreciate it more now, obviously. Definitely rich in history, and it's a place that you should come and visit. Absolutely.
All right, so we'll just pan around once more. Just to, well, this building here, it's on a bit of a tilt because it fell off its foundation. So way down at the end, there's the Chinatown. So we're gonna head back to our campground. There's the only Wi-Fi we've had. I guess it's only been in
Yeah.
one day.
The campgrounds don't have Wi-Fi.
We don't have cell service up here at all.
That's good. Good and bad. But in the town of Barkerville, there is Wi-Fi sporadic throughout the town. This is as good as it's going to get.
My Fitbit is so confused, doesn't think I slept last night or anything because it's not talking to the app because there's no service. Did we go into the confectionery store, Brent?
No, we did not.
We have to go there. We have another sticker from here in Barkerville.
This is actually the perfect size. It's vinyl, it's waterproof, and it looks really good. There's a Billy Barker on there, penning a little gold. C'est voilà.
Ta-da! Yeah. Before we lose too much light here, we're getting ready to pack up and go tomorrow. We're going to head off to Sheridan Lake. I'll just give you a quick view of our campsite. The truck is very dirty because there were some dirt roads. Well, so is the trailer. I rinsed most of the dirt off of the truck. It was caked on from yesterday when it rained. So we got our fire going. Brent's gonna cook up some dogs on the fire. Well, not those dogs, but hot dogs. And we're just gonna talk a little bit about our thoughts on
Forest Rose Campground
and Bakerville.
and Barkerville.
Bakerville, where's that? Yes, Barkerville. Okay, Barkerville yesterday.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Very historic. 1860s gold rush of BC. It's a must-see if you're in the Quesnel, Prince George area, Williams Lake area. Yes, it's a drive. It's about an hour drive just due east of Quesnel, but absolutely worth the drive.
Yeah, it was really, really, really quaint and really cute. They had some of the shops open, but being a COVID year, things like the Pioneer photographs and stuff like that, you couldn't have them done. I thought that would have been fun, but again, how would they clean the clothes?
That would have been actually fantastic.
Yeah.
But for the COVID year, everything actually was fairly well open. There was a lot of protocols in place, of course. Masks are suggested, but not mandatory.
Yeah.
But everything was great. I loved it.
We had lunch at Wake Up Jake.
Wake Up Jake.
We also encountered a Wake Up Jake thing in Emery Bar.
Emery Bar in the Fraser Canyon. It was a campsite we stayed at last year.
I'm dying to know what Wake Up Jake is all about, and who the heck is Jake?
Apparently, I found out from the waiter that at Wake Up Jake that Wake Up Jake was an original restaurant in this area.
But why? Why is it Wake Up Jake? Gonna have to go online when we get back on the grid and maybe look it up a little bit and see if we can add some notes into our video for the Barkerville area. So this campsite, Forest Rose, it's quite nice.
This is fantastic. It's really, it's as close as you're going to get to roughing it.
With power.
Well, we do have 30 amp power, yes. So, okay, that's fine. There is water, but not at your campsite. So luckily we have a spigot, which is just across the street from our campsite. And I have plenty of hose, so I was able to fill our tanks since we've been here for a few days. And it was fine.
And it's definitely different in the trailer I found with the shower, running off the pump instead of just straight water.
The water pressure is different.
It kind of does this with the hot water in the shower. So.
Although, right behind us, right beside the spigot is one of the main washrooms, which is full
Bugs.
Full water washroom. They have showers in there. It costs $1 for 4 minutes. Good water pressure. Temperature of the water heats up real quick. Like within 20-30 seconds, you're up to full temperature. So it's water on demand, hot water on demand there. It was just fantastic.
I'm just too lazy to pack up my shampoo and conditioner and body wash and towel. It's too much work, so I'll put up with the poor water pressure in the trailer. I have to change arms. There we go.
But Forest Rose Campground. We never stopped at the Lohe Campground, which is just across the street.
To check in.
Well, that's where the main office is. We never checked out any of the campsites there, but we stayed here.
Sorry, here comes the sun.
The sun is shining on your face. Yes, it is.
I'm enjoying it.
This place is definitely worth it. It was $35 a night, and firewood is close by. It's on your honor system, $10 for a big bundle, which is a huge bundle.
Well, it's like a garbage can, isn't it?
Pretty close.
It's
like a large storage bin full of lumber, or full of wood, and everything's great.
Okay. Well, so I'm going to go over here. Sorry, I've got glare going on here and it's bothering me. So we are on to Sheridan Lake tomorrow. We're about a 4-hour drive, so we'll catch you there. So for now, we'll say
bye for now.
Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe.
And ring that bell for notifications.
Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.